Morning, y'all. So, morning talk, mindset, chat, rant, whatever y'all want to call me. But what we're going to talk about is mindset and the mindset of a poor mindset and a abundant mindset, and how you need to just be careful on how you are engaging with people, because they'll tell you who they are, no matter how big or small the words are that they conduct. So, I am a creator, I'm a traveler, I'm a nomad, I'm a monetizer, right? What I do is I build AI apps, I build my own projects, I invest in my own projects, and when money comes in, I put it into my own stuff. All right, I've been building my own blockchain for the last 5 years with my partners. With Lux, I run an AI development platform called Hanzo, for which we've done, hundreds of millions of dollars of revenue, built some of the more famous projects that you probably know about and don't know about. And because of those type of successes, those type of stages that we put ourselves in, there's only certain people that can hire us for what we do, because we cost a lot of money, right? But with that, being somebody that has come from, the mud, I always, rock with people. And with that, rocking with people, I used to come from, a very, poor mindset, I say. And these were things that I had to kind of get through and deal with in my life. It's not something that I'm really excited about, but it was something that I needed to go through. Now, my original degree is in business and finance. For those that don't know, I was a stockbroker for 3 or 4 years. I had managed a portfolio of, good 8 digits, and then decided to leave for various reasons. One, we had a big tech bust, and I lost, a bit of money, which now looking back at it, it wasn't much, but it was my first big loss, and that right there was a little. It was tough for me because I wasn't like a desk jockey. I wasn't burning and churning. I was a comprehensive. So I sat with clients and got them to give me money to invest for them and save for their kids, you know, um, save for their kids, education and their retirement, and buying insurance and setting up irrevocable life insurance trusts and variable universal life and whole life, and doing all of that fun stuff. And then, because I was still in a poor mindset, I was doing things that was stupid, dealing with cats, from the block that put me in jeopardy. And I ended up having to, make a pivot. And then my journey starts because, one, I only wanted to understand money. I didn't want to be a stockbroker. Once I understood money, then it was like, let me try to understand myself and figure out myself. And then that's where, the 20 year, 25 years of traveling and figuring out different cultures, starting different businesses, being a lifetime entrepreneur, and doing things that are valuable to people. So while doing all of that and meeting people along the way, people tend to kind of think just because you meet them or meet them in this place and you operate a certain way and travel like a monk, is that, one, your value isn't necessarily shown, because most people come from a um, a, a material sense. So yeah, if you got a big house, big car, and I've had all of these things, and they respect you way differently. Because when me and my cousin were running around in New York touting, some land that we own in Jamaica, and Like the New York opened up to me so differently, and it was crazy, you know. So yeah. So and the thing is, what that does with you, it starts to crack your own intrinsic value, where you know that you're valuable, and but your words have to match, your intentions have to match, and you know. So if you don't have the money mindset, you will always be working around from a poor, or I say scarcity mindset. And those things you don't necessarily want to misconstrue, because I can have money but still have a poor mindset, meaning my money sits in a bank. I don't invest it. It's not working for me. When money sits, it is not doing anything for you. So all you with money in a bank, you're doing the wrong thing. But nonetheless, I meet people along the way, and you know, and you build relationships. And the one thing that I've come to a place of is now being firmly in AI, and of the mindset that we build 4-person unicorns. I'm not looking to build 1,000-person companies. I believe most people are mediocre. Most people are caught up in the world of ownership and materialism, and those are the type of things that make the world suffer. A lot of things that make you feel like who you are isn't what the world is about, at least the world that I'm trying to build. The world that I'm trying to build, guess what? Farmers make a whole shitload of money, and not subsidies. They get paid from the people, right? Fuck all the middlemen. The world I live in, projects aren't looking for one investor to be a big dick, big swinging dick. No, we're looking for community ownership. So we're looking for visionaries. The things that I do focus on Web3, focus on creating value. It's not about extracting value, and it's about recognizing value. And the thing about this is that I can't be hired. We can't, because the value I bring is way too much. And unless we're dealing with some corporations, you know, it's sticker shock for a lot of people. But folks, most of y'all are asking me to build whole companies to make you tens, you know, if not hundreds of millions of dollars for nothing. That doesn't make sense at all. And if I don't express what things cost and what my value is, you guys always just look at me like, yo, it's Major. He'll hook it up. He'll do it. Because guess what? I build for myself for free because it helps me educate, and all the things that I end up building, I could then monetize. Cool. I got stuff that people can use on their own that can get you what you want. But when it comes to hiring and dealing with Major Dream Williams and Hanzo AI and Lux blockchain, it's a cost. Plain and simple. You know, hiring me to get involved in anything that you're doing, that's $15,000 to get me into your project. Plus whatever we need to spend to get it done, and a percentage of what I bring to the table. Period, point blank. That's where it's at. If you ever get another price from me, it's because of relationship, but trust me on this. I will get my pound of flesh, I will get my full value, and we can negotiate in the beginning of what we can get, but it will then end up with me getting more percentage of equity on the back end. That's really how it works. And that to me is simple. I'm not purchasable. I'm not buyable. You can't. And the devil will come to you in many different ways. They will come to you with nice words, calling you beautiful things. But trust me on this. If your value is not recognized, honored, and embraced, don't do it. Especially if you know what you're doing.